Hello guys, today I'm gonna tell you on how you can solo F1 and F2 as an Iron Man. So, first of all, you can use any pet you want. I'm gonna just use the B pet since I don't have any other pets I can use. And the second thing is that I'll show you what armor you need and what things to use. So, this is the armor. The armor is glassite helmet with Fierce as the reforge, glassite chestplate with Fierce, glassite leggings with also Fierce reforge, and boots that are also with Fierce. And you need to have Ender Gauntlet that has the menacing reforge, Ender Belt that has the menacing reforge, Ender Cloak that has the menacing reforge, Men Ender Necklace that has the menacing reforge. All of these you can get from the End Island, and this armor you can get from killing glassite walkers in Dwarven mines. So you must have these armor pieces for the fight, okay? And the last thing you need is the sword. The sword can be a super cleaver or a hyper one. The hyper cleaver you can get it from I think beating like oops. I feel like beating one of the floors and you unlock it. Since I got the hyper cleaver, I'm gonna use the hyper one to show you. But I'm pretty sure that you can also solo the floor with only a super one. So on the hypercleaver sword, you need to have all of these en enchants and a spicy reforge. And it is recommended that you have made your weapon a bit stronger by just heading to the dungeon hub. I'm gonna just go there real quick. By going to the dungeon hub, going to the blacksmith right here, then essence crafting and upgrade items. So you put it in here. I can't upgrade it since mine's already maxed out, but you will have to use gold essence in this blacksmith to make it a 5-star, which will make it a little bit better. Not a little bit, but just better. Now I'm gonna show you that you can beat floor 1 with only this armor and equipment. So I'm gonna go back to the dungeon hub and I'm gonna show you that I can do a floor 1 with only this armor and this sword. So while I am queuing in, I'd recommend you to kill every single dragon you see, like Lost Adventurer, since you will need the fragments for later on. Like, right now I got 4 of them, from which you can craft the Holy Dragon leggings and the full set. So I'm gonna just speed this place up, so y'all won't have to watch me do the dungeon like fully. Okay, so I finished all the rooms, and now the Bonzo fight. Okay, now first of all, what you're gonna do is chase Bonzo. After he died, after he says psych, pop ultimate and just start bashing him. Then he will die, like basically instantly or more in a few hits. Because you have the vampire enchantment, you will survive because you will get lifesteal from him. Like you get HP back, and there you go. You can get stuff. But everything is kind of useless for me, so I'm gonna just open this free chest. Grab everything. Okay, for some reason did not put me in skyblock. Wait. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, so now we will do now we'll do the upgrades, which will lead to doing F2. So the upgrades are in this chest. The thing is, I don't really know about adaptive boots. If you can like get them from the floor 1. So I'm gonna quickly search it up. Actually, I'm gonna just do this because it's way easier. Okay, I got bad news. Um, I just realized that this whole time while I was using this adaptive boots, because this is gonna be one of the upgrades, I forgot that one of my friends actually helped me do a freeze, and because of that, I dropped the adaptive boots. And I forgot about that. So basically, you will, if you cannot do a freeze, you can still use normal glass eye boots. Damn, I didn't, I just literally forgot. So this you can literally just get carried. You can also get carried to get these. Like it's not that like hard to get, but you will have to do some free runs like by your friend. So yeah, now I don't even know about this adaptive belt. I'm also gonna search it up because got like yesterday and I forgot. Oh, so this one you can get from floor 2. Okay, so yeah, so adaptive belt you can get from floor 2. So out of these two things, you cannot get on floor 1, but at least you can get the Bonzo mask. Now, the Bonzo mask is basically why you can solo F2. Because when you pop ultimate or you're just like about to die, the Bonzo mask just literally, instead of you dying, revives you. Like, it gives you a second life, and it has a 302 seconds cooldown. So, this is gonna be the first upgrade of the floor 1 for you to be able to better like survive. Now, like, actually, these boots are optional since you do need a carry to F3, but this time I will carry it. I mean, I will like use it since I got like ready and completely forgot about that. That is from floor 3, bro. Okay, so these are gonna be the boots. And now the adaptive belt. Also, it needs to have menacing, but this is gonna be the upgrade while you are doing F2s. Since in F2, the boss has 1 million HP. While using the spicy hyper cleaver with 5 stars, which you will need for this floor to like fully beat it, um, you deal basically like a like a fifth or like a sixth of the boss's health a hit. To be honest, I don't really know, but because of this sword and because of this armor, you can kill it pretty quickly. Now, this belt doesn't really mean anything, like it's just, it gives a little tiny boost. So, either way, if I'm gonna use it, it's still gonna be the same result as in this. Only that this only gives 9 strength and a bit more health, but it gives like basically the same stats, but this is a little bit better. So I might just swap it out. So now I might just go to Dungeons Up, and I'm gonna show the run again, but this time in F2. So salvage items. Oh, by the way, after each run, don't forget to bring the random items to the blacksmith because you can salvage them for essence. Okay, so now I got. Okay, I sorted everything out. Wait, check what. The thing is, like, I have collected so many uh, sh dragon shards or with fragments that I have gotten this armor. But like, if you truly like want to like truly do the run, like solo, like truly like with no regrets, while you're doing like F1s or F2s, I advise you to get every single stable dragon fragment. Since I got Unstack and 21, I can get the chest plate as of right now. And in the future runs, I will probably get enough shards to get a full unstable dragon armor. As you can see, it is like much like better from this armor. By the way, this like added with the enchants. So the unstable dragon armor is just better in my opinion. But also like I would advise you to have the Bonzo mask in like your inventory to switch because because it gives the second live and you can just quickly switch to it and then switch back to the unstable dragon armor. So yeah, now after all of that yapping, I'ma do the floor 2. But before that, if you want to buy something, you have to go to this merchant, which is called Ophelia, and from it you can get the hyper cleaver or the super cleaver. Or you can also use the or you can just use the wiki. Okay, now let's start F2. I'm gonna just claim it. Okay, so now with all of this armor and stuff, you should be able to solo this. So I'll be back when we are in the boss fight. Okay, I've cleaned the whole dungeon. Now, time for the boss battle. Now, if you're losing, it might be because of your magical power. So you need to have a special power for magic is silky and everything in crit damage, and have like 122, above 122 magical power in order just to actually beat. I got pretty low because of the warrior, but I survived. You wanna make distance while fighting this mage. Now after he spawns, I'm gonna use the ultimate, and now I have to spam it. Now, for some reason I died, but that's why the Bonzo mask comes in clutch. I got saved because of it. It just revived me. Because I would have died normally. Oof, that's 400. And the obsidian chest. Okay, so the only enchant I want is Ultimate Vice, which you can get from gold chests. Those ones. But since I did not find one there, but I do need some wise enchants since I do have only 5 and I only need 3 more. I'm gonna just save my money for diamond ones, so I mean for golden ones. I might just unlock this and head to the dungeon hub because I got a lot of stuff. I got so much stuff that I couldn't even keep all of it in my inventory, so I had to just put it in my backpack. Now just Okay, bro, what am I doing? Finally. Okay, I did all of that, and that's gonna be it for this tutorial. Thank you for watching, and if you like this video, you can just like and subscribe. And I guess, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.